not going to inform the Railroad because I hate them, and we are not going to inform the Brotherhood because I kind of hate them. So, since we've decided to join the Institute, a whole lot of options, I guess. What's the one over there? So we need some concept of this pilot. Leaves me alone. That's your business now. What the hell is this? That's it. That's your damn business. You came all the way over here. Don't mess with him. Come on. Oh, he's all the way back there. Hey, can we...
Hey, Synth.
I've been waiting for you.
Watch your tone, Synth.
Next time, move faster. Our targets are inside. 4 synths under railroad protection. Majority of the settlement is uninvolved and are expected to run for cover. The situation appears to have escalated. A covert approach is likely impossible. We move in. Secure the synths, and I relay out with them back to the Institute. Clear? The mission's parameters just changed. We go in shooting. Requesting backup relay now.
Targeting sensors fully operational.
Statistically speaking, your survival is improbable.
I'm hit!
Sustaining damage.
Need backup!
I must end your existence.
Need backup!
Combat subroutine.
Add Victoria! Get out!
And we have a person outside. Watch out!
Bunker Hill is ours.
I am the victim.
Victory.
Hitting my caravan is your last mistake.
Bunker Hill is ours. We're out in the open.
Be warned, I cannot allow these attacks to continue.
They're all over me.
Okay then, well this video is gonna be a lot shorter than I thought it was going to be. Because when you just side with one faction like all the way through.
Who's there?
Both of the others.
Got company. I. Ah! Damn it. Where'd you go? I'm hit.
Attacking enemy.
Regroup.
Lower limb actuator damaged. Upper limb actuator damaged. Please lower your weapon.
Hitting my
Oh
caravan is your
damn! Here
last
we go.
Shutting down.
Get behind the door.
Always execute protocol. Eliminating hostile. Critical failure.
Cricket, you gotta get out of here.
do this.
Cricket, no! I've seen this before. You get killed, girl.
I'm scared, huh? Keep the cargo safe.
I know it's a
Think a Commonwealth boy's gonna give up that?
fuck shooting now. Oh, and they blew my legs off.
Whoa!
Hey,
Bunker Hill is ours.
yeah, that's fine.
That's Commonwealth justice for you.
We got trouble.
Don't think I won't hurt you.
What the?
You or me.
Someone do something.
Inflammable.
Something's out there.
What just happened?
Bunker Hill is ours.
That was nuts.
My arm. Run! Get back! Keep him off me.
If that's what you want. Head down. We got action.
I've been looking for you.
No, I've got money. It's yours if you let me go.
F633, initiate reset. Authorization code Delta 62 Arcus. All right, Synth.
Please.
Z322, initiate reset. Authorization code Gamma 49 Typhoon. You there, Synth.
Come on, please. Just don't.
Go to your room.
B257, initiate reset. Authorization code Theta 93 Stratus. No sudden moves.
Please, no.
Y915, initiate reset. Authorization code Beta 77 Tempest.
Anyway.
Find him.
That's all of them. Objective complete. Return to the town. Make sure all hostiles have been eliminated. I will relay the synths back to the Institute. Report to Father upon your return, and good work.
Compliment?
Bunker Hill is ours.
Get down!
Another anti-climactic.
Bunker Hill is ours.
Coming!
My leg's broken.
Survived everything the left
Fuck.
Incoming.
down!
I didn't mean to step on you. I didn't know I could step on you. Hey, my weapons are down.
Need help here!
Bunker Hill is ours.
Kill me.
What just happened?
Think I'm scared? Huh?
Stop blowing up my pieces. Cricket. Oh, you bitch. No. You fucking killed me. I tried to end this peacefully. I didn't mean to step on your people. Ah, bitch. All I wanted to do was loot and leave. Caravan cars. Why are you even here? You're not even a faction.
Intruder alert! We got trouble!
Huh?
Back up!
Is someone present?
All because I stepped on something. Come on. Bitch, I'll step on you too.
Please lower door button.
Oh God. Oh God.
We'll get through this. Stay calm.
I've been looking for you.
No, I've got money. It's yours if you let me go.
F633, initiate reset. All right, Synth.
Please.
C322, initiate reset. No sudden moves.
Please, no.
Y915, initiate reset.
Vanished.
You there, Synth.
Come on, please. Just
B257, initiate reset.
Damn, that was scary.
I'm going nowhere. Hey, dude. I will punch you.
Yeah?
You crazy?
Yeah? It's over. For now.
Oh man, your head. Oh, you were sick. Okay. That makes it better.
Huh?
Thought I saw some. Let's do this.
Yeah, y'all have fun with that. Oil? Hell yeah. Charleston? Whatever. Alright, now we need to find father and meet him on the top of this roof or whatever. Whatever. If this thing ever goes away. Oh, and I finally bought my season's pass for this game. This stuff is coming out next month. Yay. So I'm told you get to build robots. There's something about a workshop. Yeah, and then I forgot what the last one was. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, they come out in the next 3 months. So 1 a month, I'll be happy. Go get yours now.
Easy pickings, asshole.
Can I fast track? Oh yeah, I can. Alright. Well, I'll come back when y'all are finished and I will loot the bodies. And that'll be it. Because that's all I am now, is a looter. And it just went so smoothly. I whipped through those crowds and didn't have to worry about anything. Yeah, that's funny. It kind of sucks because even if I wanted to initiate the battle, I would just be shooting. Fishing girls, correctly, there are 6 ships in here. Scream of death.
Huh? What's that? We are good fun. How will your guts around my neck?
Movement detected. Damage.
Hostile
Curious.
sensor reading detected. I must end your You hit like a rat roach. Little baby scared. Oh, pain! Oh, no! Pay for that! Oh, no! No!
I am the victim.
Please, stand. Rage! Rage! No! Oh! Ah! Wounded!
I regret any suffering you may incur.
We are the future!
I will.
Go ahead and hide, little bleeder! Oh.
Thanks for that. I'm just gonna shoot him.
Gone. Oh. No life signs detected. Operating at full capacity.
Friend. Get it. did not know it was in this. I didn't even know if I could. Where's the damn stairs? See, this is what I'm talking about. I hate this place. Oh, over here, sir. Here's the stairs. Look at the stairs. Where are the stairs? Where are...
Reporting status. All functions normal.
Institute, aka the Institute. If you didn't know, you didn't put that together, or if you weren't thinking about it at all. That's what it was. Sometime tonight. I hope they update this or something. I don't know. Give me a little mini game or something. Here's Shawnee.
Son,
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
it wasn't always like this. It used to be different.
I can only imagine. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
Kellogg called me the backup.
Did he? Well, he was correct. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
Why let me out now? After all this time?
That's hard to explain. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. I had no idea what kind of man you were, you see. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you, as it has everything else? Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me? And now I know the answer.
Sean, you need to know. I still love you.
I can see that you do. Well, it's remarkable. There are greater things to come after your success at Bunker Hill. The synths have been safely returned and will be repurposed. Thank you for your work. I hope you weren't at too much risk.
It was a job that needed doing.
Yes, but it was also a job that you needed to be aware of. The railroad remains an annoyance, of course, but they'll be dealt with as necessary. And you, well, you've passed the test, as they say. You have done well. Please, take this as a token of my appreciation. Our appreciation, really. It's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen enough. It's time to go back in.
It's fully charged again. Wonder why. Put too much stock into it. Where's my house? Yeah, I need to get the rest of my bobbleheads. I'm a completionist when it comes to things that don't take 10 years to get. If I know it's within my grasp, I'm gonna go and get it. I think I got about four, maybe 3, something like that. Yeah. I'm just gonna leave this. Around. Damn it, it's small. Why can't I exit my arm?
This is a far cry from working with the gunners. Glad that's behind me.
Oh. Fucking railroad suit is so heavy. Let's do this. Hopefully I didn't have to get any bobbleheads or anything, or comics from the Brotherhood missions or anything, because I have betrayed their trust at this point. So it's not gonna work unless I go in there guns a-blazing. Unless Cricket comes out and tries to fucking kill me, I'm still mad.
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
I wouldn't be here if not for your son.
Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is he doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally, things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ayo has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. We're still monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence, but there are no immediate signs we should be concerned. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present?
You ain't got to sugarcoat it.
That's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
I don't think so.
It's all right. I wouldn't expect you to have. The project has been classified from the beginning. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
What kind of compromises?
We have at times had to rely on drawing power from above-ground installations. It risks personnel and equipment, but no longer. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Can you tell me more about this reactor?
Certainly. It was originally built for the Commonwealth Institute of Technology before the war, but was only for testing. Over the years, we've advanced the technology, made a great many improvements, and are finally nearly ready to activate it. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir.
Yes, Dr. Ayo. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is gone. While I'm not overly fond of putting my own father in harm's way, he has proven more than capable of handling himself.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
What?
Can't be
Please,
serious.
everyone, please, I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
There must be something we can do to help you.
The only thing that matters now is continuing the Institute's work. It will be all right. I assure you. We can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my father as my successor.
Oh,
What now, bitch?
You can't be serious.
Really? Seems a poor choice.
How can you possibly justify this? He isn't one of us. He isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my father has already proven himself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
Ba-bam!
Dr. Carlin's doing some amazing things with our genetically engineered crops.
We don't usually welcome outsiders. I hope you can appreciate your good fortune.
All systems nominal.
Move, I'm gloating. Go on now, I'm talking to my boy.
I often wonder what the Institute's founders would think of our accomplishments.
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once.
I'm sorry, Father. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
I can do the job.
Of course you can. That's why I made the decision. There's no question that some of the Directorate and the Institute at large will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead, for all of us. But for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
My boy's dying. This just got even more complicated. All that fucking work to find him. The emotions I feel for you, character. The emotions I feel. Okay, well, we're coming up on 40 minutes, so go ahead and wrap this up.